Guys, good morning. How y'all doing? I'm Doug Best, and I'm headed to work. And probably like a lot of people in America, we woke up this morning and we seen that the sister Kamala Rice lost. Man. And I know it's probably millions and millions of people out there probably feeling like I'm feeling right now. You guys ever been in a situation where your big sister or your big brother get beat up and you be saying, man, you feel so bad inside. But listen, guys, I'm Doug Best from the Doug Best Show. I'm gonna do this a lot. I'm gonna get on the Facebook. I'm gonna get on the YouTube. I'm gonna get on Instagram and all these different platforms, and I'm gonna speak my truth because I know there's a lot of people out there that's feeling the same way I'm feeling. So I woke up this morning. I'm feeling some way inside. I said in my mind, about a week or so ago, we had Wobble and Billy, two black guys, my friends, from the street. And Billy says, I'm going to vote for Trump. And he said, who you going to vote for? I said, I'm going to vote for the sister, Kamala Harris. And he was saying, but Trump is going to do this, Trump is going to do that. But listen, guys, I'm telling you something. I've been around a long time. I go all the way back to when John F. Kennedy was the president. I'm a little kid. I remember the exact moment that he got killed. Lyndon Johnson was the president. Nixon was the president. And then Gerald Ford was the president. And then we going with Billy, we had Jimmy Carter was the president. Ronald Reagan was the president. George Bush the first was the president. George Bush the second was the president. Bill Clinton was the president. Obama was the president. Clinton, and then Biden. And then we have Trump again. But guys, just listen to me right here. Bring that thing in here for the people to see me right now. Just think in your mind. Every 4 years, they brainwash us, and then they have us emotionally and psychologically engrossed into this stuff. And then when you look around, this morning, just right now, I'm supposed to be at work. I'm finna go to work right now, Gentry Green. I'm gonna put this on Facebook and YouTube for you to see me. But somebody just called us right now, one of the tenants, and said the toilet has stopped up. So we all upset, we all discombobulated about Kamala Harris lost, and Donald Trump won. But who's going to go fix that toilet? Ain't nothing changing our lives. And listen, for all the people that's out there that's thinking that, that Donald Trump is a billionaire, and all the black people that voted for Trump that says that he's going to make America great again, for who? For the black people, for the poor Mexicans and all the Mexicans that voted for Donald Trump? Politics happen locally right here. So in Fresno right now, this is why I created the Doug Best Show. It's a platform for the people to have a voice. And I want every black person in Fresno. I want it to go out all over the world, but I want you to just think about this. If something happens right now, do you know a mayor? Do you know a politician? Do you know a judge? Or do you know anybody that you could go and speak your truth to? If something happens, at Section 8, or something happens at PG&E, or something happens with the police, who can you go talk to? That's why we need a platform. That's what the Doug Best Show is. Not for me to make no money, for you to have a voice. If something happened right now, all you people that voted for Donald Trump, something happened. Do you know a politician, or do you know anybody that's going to help you? Who? Ain't nobody going to help you. That's why you need a voice. So on the Doug Best Show last night, real quickly, we went Nick Richardson. He had campaign. Nick's a great guy. He running for District 6. I don't know if he won or not last night, but I seen Oliver Baines, and I seen another sister there, and I seen a bunch of white people there. I gave them my card and I asked them to subscribe. But the two black people, my senorita says, don't do this. Oliver Baines, he did give me his number, and I called him, I texted him this morning. If the two black people want to interrogate me about, what's your show about? Why should I subscribe? This and that. Because out there, in that genre, I'm not really from there, but I'm comfortable all over the world, baby. So we talking to another guy. He says, well, what do you want me to talk about? Neo-colonialism? What is that? That's when another powerful country or an entity enslaves a bunch of people. But what's my point, guys? Politics starts right here and now. That's what black people and Mexican people and all you guys that voted for Trump. So when you need something, how is Trump going to help you? Trump's a billionaire. Billionaires look out for billionaires. Black people look out for black people. They're supposed to. White people look out for white people. That's the reality. Mexicans looks out for Mexicans. So right now that Trump won, everybody, the Mexicans that voted for him, and you're angry because the other people come from Mexico to come here to get some money, them your people, baby. So what's the Doug Best Show about? It's about a situation like this where I could voice my opinion. So how can I get on national TV and voice it? Because that's why I'm creating a platform. You, somebody out there might have the same thoughts that I'm having, but you ain't got no way to express it. When you get on Facebook right now, you guys don't, if you start looking at this, you do a reel, you do a video, and you look real close, they got ads on there. Somebody's making money off of you. So we creating the Doug Best Show for the people to have a voice. I don't know how I could explain it any clearer than that. I don't know how I could explain it any clearer. So I'm Doug Best, I'm your friend. And if anybody want to be a guest on the Doug Best Show, you're welcome. My senorita says, you belittled yourself last night. For what? Because I'm asking the people, to subscribe. I'm in a different setting. It's like all white. It's called a Standard restaurant out there. Nick Richardson and his wife and Sparkle invited us. So we went out there and the people were wonderful. But everywhere I go, it's like me building a new platform. It's got to be one brick, one person at a time. So sometimes, I got to tread water. Sometimes, I might have to do some things that I normally, not too much. Because if I feel disrespected, you're going to get verbally castrated. Messing with me. Because I'm independent. But guys, I'm finna close. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to just think in your mind. They've been saturating us on the radio, on the TV, on the Facebook, on the Instagram. Everywhere you look, you see Kamala Harris and you see Donald Trump. And I want you to say now, see right now, that Donald Trump's won. Think in your mind and you look around. Has your life changed any? No. Donald Trump is a billionaire and he's going to help his people, the billionaires. And then, if a little bit trickle down, it's going to trickle down. But if you're thinking one person, Donald Trump, is finna get in that office with all that power and help you because you black and you're Mexican and you mad at the other Mexicans for coming over here crossing the border, you delusional. That's not true. And then we close. Yesterday, Sparkle up at CMAC, you invited me to your show and you taught me, more about how to be a professional and, how to do a podcast. I love you for that. And I seen you last night at Nick Richardson's. He running for District 6 City Council. I'm not sure if he won. And I love you for that. And his beautiful fiance. And then we had Paula Yang. Me and her sat and we ate full, but I had to have some fried chicken and my senorita was there and we was on the Doug Best Show and we talked. And so everywhere I go, I'm just trying to grow the show for the people so we can have a platform. And my son called me today and he says that Charlamagne the God was on there. He's from the Breakfast Club. He feeling the same way I'm feeling, but he's on a national platform. But we right here in Fresno talking. Politics starts locally, baby. So right now, all the Mexicans out there, all the black people out there right now, the Mexicans do got some representation down at City Hall. But all the black people that I'm begging and pleading for you guys to come and subscribe to the Doug Best Show, if something happened, who can you call? Do you know the mayor? Do you know any politicians down there? Just think and kind of just see a little bit into the future and into the reality right now. The podcast and the social media is then taking the place of the print media, the newspapers and the TVs and the radio. But do we have a voice? This is your voice, the Doug Best Show. I love everybody. I got to go to work. I got to go to the tenant's house and fix the toilet. Donald Trump just got elected president. But then nothing's changed in our lives. But we got to work together. And I'm for you guys. And I hope you guys are for the Doug Best Show. Thanks, baby. Let's ride. I appreciate you. Good morning. I'll see you soon. Go to YouTube and subscribe. I'm your friend, Dougie. Thanks.